Hi guys, we're continuing with California. Showing here California is the state and all the cities. Arcata, Eureka, Redding, Redbud, Chico, Paradise, Ukiah, Santa Rosa, Lodi, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, Oakland, Fremont, San Jose, Merced, Madera, Fresno, Salinas, Monterey, Visalia, Avenal, Santa Maria, Bakersfield, Ridgecrest, Barstow, Palmdale, Santa Barbara, Ventura, San Bernardino, Palm Springs, Anaheim, Santa Ana, and San Diego. So, the major highways are the 5 that goes all the way down, and the 80 over here in the north. The 1 freeway goes along the coast highway. Then the 15 comes this way. I think, is that right? Oh no, it goes this way. No, it goes. Yeah, that's the 10 that goes along horizontally across the south, and the 8 also along the southmost border. Also horizontally perpendicular to the 10, but further south along the border of the state, the southern border. And so the 10, and then the 15 goes this way, like a semi-circle across the south south to the east. The 40 from the mid-south to the east, and the 66 also like along the 40 almost from the east to the coast along the southern area of California. What else? And that shows the 101 up here. So, okay, well, I don't know why the 101 is way up there, but I must go all the way down, maybe, I don't know. Not sure. Ready to do sightseeing. So, if you follow along with this travel map, you'll begin in Eureka and travel all the way down to San Diego. So Eureka's all the way here, and San Diego's all the way down. So California. So the 5 is those are all the that's 5 is interstate highways, the biggest highways. Eureka has Redwood National Forest, where you can see on the north coast, it says you can see the world's tallest trees and visit a beautiful seaport and go for a boat ride in the north. Eureka contains Redwood National Forest. Hike through this incredible forest and marvel at the world's tallest trees. In fact, you'll find Hyperion here. It's the world's tallest tree and measures 379 feet tall, 116 meters, and more than 112 acres are home to redwoods, 112,000 acres, that can live, are home to redwoods that can live for thousands of years. Sonoma, the next city, has Bear Flag Monument. Sonoma is known as the birthplace of American California. This is where the Bear Flag Revolt took place and the Bear Flag was first raised. Stop by and see the monument in Sonoma Plaza. Shasta Cascade. Shasta Cascade So this was the North Coast, which contained Eureka and Sonoma. Then the next section, Shasta Cascade, is more south, southern region of Northern California. Things to do: you can take a bike ride, go camping, cross an incredible bridge, and see the world's largest yo-yo. The first city is Redding. Shasta Lake is here. Spend a night or two camping along the shores of this stunning lake. The backdrop of majestic peaks will take your breath away. Turtle Bay Exploration Park. Visit the Butterfly House, an enclosed garden with hundreds of species of butterflies, or explore a Wintu Bark House and learn about this Native American culture. And walk across the incredible Sundial Bridge, a pedestrian walkway over the Sacramento River. Want to know more? turtlebay.org. www.turtlebay.org. The next city is Chico. It has National Yo-Yo Museum. This museum boasts the Duncan family collection of yo-yos from the 20s to the 50s, as well as the world's largest yo-yo, which is 50 inches height, weighs 250 pounds, and has 75 feet of strength. The next section of California is the Bay Area, more towards the western coast of Central California. You can ride a cable car, you can eat authentic Chinese food, and explore ancient Egypt. That's great. So San Francisco has Alcatraz Island. Shown here is the Golden Gate Bridge. Situated in San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz was established as a military prison in 1850, became a federal prison in 1933. Such famous quote-unquote bad guys as Al Capone, Franklin Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz, in parentheses, were held there. In 1963, the land became a national recreation area, and it's now open for tours, Alcatraz Island. Next, Fisherman's Wharf. Here the sea lions bark as they sun themselves on the piers, pick up a bag of saltwater taffy, taste some seafood, or watch fish merchants selling the catch of the day. Cable Car Museum. Located on Mason Street, this museum has antique cable cars dating back to the 1870s. Be sure to ride a cable car while you're in town. The Presidio, once a Spanish military base, is now a national park with forests, beaches, hiking trails, and historic buildings. Lombard Street, called the crookedest street in the world, quote-unquote, because of its zigzag turns. The street begins at the Presidio and ends at the Embarcadero on the waterway, and is best known for its 8 sharp turns between Hyde and Leavenworth Streets. Golden Gate Park. Wander along its winding path and feel as if you're deep in the forest. The park is home to more than 1 million trees, and about 75,000 people visit each weekend. Chinatown. Established in the 1850s, it's the oldest and biggest Chinatown in North America. Oh wow. Sample traditional Chinese foods and be sure to visit the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory. AT&T Park, home of the San Francisco Giants Major League Baseball team. This ballpark features 9-foot statue of Say Hey Kid, the great Willie Mays. And then Oakland has Chabot Space and Science Center. This amazing facility is home to observatories that bring outer space to you. One of his telescopes allows a 180-degree view of the sky, and the 240-seat planetarium has an impressive 70-foot dome. San Jose Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum and Planetarium shows an Egyptian mummy here. This museum houses the largest collection of Egyptian artifacts on exhibit in the U.S. Santa Cruz has a beach boardwalk. This is California's oldest amusement park. It is home to the 1924 Giant Dipper roller coaster and the 1911 Roof Carousel. The next section of California, which is a little bit more south and towards the center region, is called Gold Country. You can tour the state capitol, go fly fishing in North Yuba River, and go kayaking down the American River near Auburn. Sacramento is the state capital. Take a walk through the beautifully landscaped Capitol Park, which leads to the state capitol. Sit in on a Senate session or perhaps even visit the governor. Old Sacramento. Ever wondered what life was during the gold rush? Tour Old Sacramento and see a show at the historic Eagle Theater. Take a ride on a horse-drawn carriage or an antique river boat. And walk through the historical streets. Tow Auto Museum. Tour fascinating exhibits featuring some of the oldest cars, including the Ford Model T. You can see history of automobile design from its beginnings to the present. The Sacramento Zoo. You'll meet a variety of animals at this 14.3-acre zoo, from chimpanzees, red pandas, to thick-billed parrot and rainbow boa. Pan for Gold. Sutter's Mill, where James Marshall found gold, is now part of the Marshall Gold Discovery State Historic Park in Coloma. There you'll learn all about the gold rush. You'll also see sawmill demonstrations and even learn how to pan for gold. Then you can head on down to the American River and try it yourself. Good luck. Sierra City has North Yuba River. This river offers some of the best fly fishing in the country, and its 18 miles of whitewater beckon the experienced kayaker in the spring. Then Auburn has Auburn Ironworks. Here you can see one of the oldest blacksmith shops in the state. It has been in operation for more than 100 years. Then Old Town Firehouse, established in 1891. It is one of the oldest volunteer firefighting organizations in the West. The firehouse bell chimes at 8 a.m., noon, and 5 p.m. The Central Valley is more south, also more in the central region. You can drive through lush, fertile farmland, visit with exotic zoo animals, and ride the Pixie Express train. Fresno is has the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Science. Exhibits at the Met include aka Metropolitan Museum of Art and Science, more than 3,000 works of art and artifacts drawn from several cultures, spanning more than 400 years. In the Central Valley. So you also have Legion of Valor Veterans Museum. stop by the Legion of Valor Veterans Museum, where you can see numerous framed citations, photographs, exhibits that tell the story of American military history as experienced by individual soldiers, sailors, pilots. Stockton, next is Hagen Museum's art collection features works by noted 19th century painters such as Albert Bierstadt, Rose Bonheur, William Adolphe Bouguereau, as well as other American and European artists. Have an adventure. How does food get from the farm to your table? You'll find out at Ag Ventures in Tulare. It's a hands-on agriculture museum. There you can hop on a tractor and take a virtual tour of a farm. See how milk is turned into cheese and ice cream. You can even try your hand at milking a cow. Milking a cow? So cheese and ice cream? Yum. Then the next section is High Sierra, which is more south of the Central Valley, and it's also in the central area. You can swim or ski in Lake Tahoe, or hike and climb in the awe-inspiring mountain ranges of eastern California. It's more towards the east. Okay. High Sierra has Yosemite Village, Yosemite National Park, one of the most spectacular geological gems in the nation. The 750,000-acre park is a place of cascading waterfalls, amazing rock formations, magnificent vistas, towering sequoias. Yosemite National Park in Tahoe City has Lake Tahoe. You can visit in summer for swimming and boating, in winter for skiing and snowboarding, and the Truckee River you can fly fish, raft, and hike. The next section is Central Coast. Things to do is drive along Highway 1 for breathtaking coastline views. So this is central area and in the coastal area. You can visit Hearst Castle, kayak along the central coast of California, and find yourself in teddy bear heaven. Hearst Castle in San Simeon. Picture yourself living in this former home of newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst, with its tapestries, Spanish and Italian art, and Egyptian statues. What would you do with 115 rooms, 38, and 30 fireplaces? Wow, big party there. 38 bedrooms, 115 rooms in Hearst Castle. Then Monterey has the Monterey Museum of the American Indian. Located upstairs is the Pacific House of Monterey. The museum displays hand-woven baskets, pottery, and other Native American artifacts. Then Monterey Bay Aquarium, you can stop by or check out the aquarium's website at http://www.mbayaq.org. So it stands for Monterey Bay Aquarium, so mbayaq.org. So you can, through the live webcams, you can see penguins, and in the splash zone are sea turtles in the open ocean. So then in Santa Barbara, Old Mission Santa Barbara has more than 200 years More than 200 years after its founding, the mission remains the chief cultural and historical landmark in the city of Santa Barbara. Then Susan Kinlan Doll and Teddy Bear Museum and Library has 3 galleries stuffed with 3,000 dolls and teddy bears from antique to modern. Okay, then we have a desert. You can enjoy scenic canyon views from an aerial tramway toward the rocky countryside or see a real meteorite. This is in the desert, which is the eastern area also of California. Palm Springs has aerial tramway. Take the ride aboard the world's largest rotating tram car and experience a breathtaking journey up the sheer cliffs of Chino Canyon. Palm Spring Air Museum, expansive collection of aircraft, features propeller-driven World War II aircraft in flying condition. Palm Springs Air Museum and Joshua Tree National Forest tour the Mojave and Lower Colorado deserts, where they join in this national park. Camp, hike, or ride horseback in this otherworldly landscape. Tour the Mojave and Lower Colorado deserts. Joshua Tree National Park. And Barstow has the Desert Discovery Center. The Desert Discovery Center, you can view the Old Women Springs meteorite, the second largest space rock ever found in the U.S. And you may do a double take when you see this wacky sight in Bakersfield. It's a shoe repair shop that was built in 1947 in the shape of a shoe. Measures 25 feet high, 32 feet long, and is equal to size 678.